I bet that if we met for coffee and I said, hey, can you tell me what a meaningful career is? You'd have a deer in the headlights moment. I'm Laura Sims. I help people choose and start the right meaningful career, even if they've been trying to figure it out for years. Early on, I realized that clients and I didn't have a shared understanding of what meaningful work is. Instead, they were trying to follow their passion, pick something that felt virtuous and social servicey, or going for this elusive work that doesn't feel like work. But chasing those things doesn't mean you're going to end up in a career that feels fulfilling. When it comes to meaningful work, you have to define it before you can find it. In this video, you're going to learn the 5 elements of meaningful work so you know what you're looking for. Number 1, it allows you to contribute in a way that's meaningful to you. Not generic meaningful. You can be at a nonprofit in healthcare, you can be a teacher, you can be doing work that creates measurable, significant results and change, but if you don't have a personal connection to it, it's not going to feel good. So there are no absolutes. Do not go to these lists of the 20 most rewarding careers and the top 10 most satisfying jobs. No, at the top of those lists is always firefighter. That's not going to be meaningful for me, Laura Sims, personally. Dentist. No, thank you. My sensory sensitivity, I don't want to be smelling people's oral cavities all day. For someone else, that's going to be just the thing. So it's not about this absolute, these are the most meaningful careers and how can I wedge myself into it. Doesn't matter how much good you're doing out in the world if you don't have a personal connection to what you're doing. Number 2, it uses your strengths. And when you use your strengths, you feel good. You might even feel like you're getting away with something and you can't believe these people are paying you to do this. It energizes you. But just because you're good at something does not mean it's a strength. We want to find those things that are so inherent to who you are and how you operate. You would do them anywhere we put you. So let's put you somewhere where those things are going to be valued and celebrated. We want you doing something that comes easily to you, that comes naturally to you, where you're still challenged. So it's not about phoning it in, but it's also not about choosing hard things just because you think there is moral superiority in doing work that is hard for you. Listen here, if you listen to and remember nothing else from this video, take this with you. Choosing struggle does not make you a better person. It makes you an exhausted person. There is plenty of struggle in life that we cannot opt out of. Please opt out of choosing work that is hard for the sake of being hard because you think it makes you more worthy of money or recognition. Choose work that calls on the best of who you are and what you have to offer. It will be life-changing for you, but in the end, it also means you can actually do more good because you're going to spend less time in struggle and more time in strength and flow. Have you been choosing struggle over strength in your career? If you have a version of this, let me know down in the comments. Number 3, it meets your income needs. This is pretty straightforward. You're not after a hobby, you're after a career. We want your work to pay for your life. We want you to get adequate, good compensation for the value that you create. Now, there are some exceptions if you're doing something entrepreneurial, if you're doing something creative where there's not a guarantee that you're going to be making the money you need in the short term or even in the long term. Then we can talk about adding in a companion career. What is work that is going to be more financially stable, that is really going to support and enable you to go do the more meaningful work? Those are exceptions. So there could be a workaround if the work that you want to do does not pay what you need to live. But bottom line, either the one career or kind of the pair or constellation of careers has to support your income needs. Number 4, it supports the life you want to build. Ideally, your work should be getting you closer to the life you want to create for yourself, not an obstacle to that life. And it's important to note, this doesn't happen on accident. This has to be part of your criteria for choosing a career. Don't go choose a career based on your skills and your strengths and your interests and your income, and then just cross your fingers that this life piece is going to figure itself out. This has to be baked into your choice, and it's going to be different for everyone. Number 5, it feels like home. You get to be you. There's a real sense of belonging. You don't have to mask. You don't have to perform. You can be the same person at home and at work. You don't have to split yourself just to get through the workday. There is this sense of this feels right, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else, although it probably will to those who know you best. We've defined it. To learn how to put this into practice and find it, come start my free training. You'll learn the strategy on how to actually find all these things in one career. I will see you in the free training. Guarantee you're going to learn something new about how to choose the meaningful work that's right for you.